Now, I will teach you how to serve. First, you have to stand behind the baseline. So this is the baseline, and you stand behind the line. So in serving, your proper grip, your paddle should be pointing toward the ground. And when you serve, you toss the ball. It's up to you. If you make it bounce first and hit the ball, you have to listen to the feedbacks from your coaches or your peers. So they can give you knowledge of performance. For example, your swing is too soft or too okay, or your swing is too hard. And they can also give you knowledge of result. For example, your swing is too hard and it bounces out of the line. Your coach can also give you verbal cues or analogies. Just like when you swing, you just have to imagine that you are playing bowling.
One of the fundamental skill in learning a pickleball is the forehand and backhand drive. So the first step in learning a forehand and backhand drive must be slightly switch your body just like this, and your paddle position must be facing on your opponent. So this is the position of forehand. So in the backhand, your body switching like this, and the back of your paddle must be facing in your opponent. So augmented feedback is very important in learning a skill, whether it is knowledge of performance or knowledge of result. So knowledge of performance, good rotation on your forehand, but aim to keep your wrist stable. For the knowledge of result, your shot landed outside, control the force you exert when you swing. In verbal cues and analogies, so imagine wiping a window, soften your hands so you can flip the paddle.
I'm going to teach you the two types of volley. First, the basic volley and how to block a volley. Now first is you're going to ready your paddle up, and the second, you're just going to compact in a slow motion. Now thirdly is you're just going to aim the ball in precision, not just in power. You as a coach, you can also give a augmented feedback. Now to improve the knowledge of performance of your learner, by simply just telling him or her that keep your paddle in front. Knowledge of result. By providing feedback also, for example, by doing volley, you need to put in mind that you're going to smoothly serve it deep so that your opponent will get hard on receiving it. Now in verbal cues and analogy, you as a coach, you just simply tell your learner that you're just going to imagine on catching a ball.
The dinking shots. There are two types of dinking shots: basic dinking shot and cross court or diagonal dinking shot. Now, the first step in doing a dinking shot is to hold your paddle in a relaxed way like this. The second step is bend your knees and get low. The third step is slightly push the ball over the net. And step 4 is aim for the kitchen area.
Knowledge performance such as smooth relaxed grip and try to control the paddle. Now in knowledge result, the ball landed short in the kitchen. Verbal analogies and cues such as soft hands or gentle push the ball like a feather drop.
I'm going to teach you how to do the smash. And we have this so-called basic overhead smash. So it simply means that the ball is above your head, and you need to make sure that after you're going to smash, you need to make sure on which side of the court the ball would landed. The feedback is very necessary for that player. Like for example, in knowledge of performance is when you observe as a coach that your players posture is not correct, or his grip in paddle is not correct. In knowledge of result, you're just going to tell him that his smash or her smash went straight, that it makes the opponent harder to return the ball. You can also tell them that you can slam it like you're slamming a door. And that is the verbal cues or analogies.